Hello everybody. Today we're actually going to take a look at some quality grinders. For any person that is in the dry herb industry as a consumer, you will at some point be looking for a grinder. All the grinders that we sell, all the manual ones, are always going to be a 4-piece grinder. And when we say 4-piece, there's usually 2 pieces for the top piece. And then there's a center piece that unscrews. This is where your dry herbs end up after they're ground. And then at the very, very bottom is a pollen catcher. And this is where your trichomes are filtered through this screen and then they collect here at the bottom. So 4-piece grinder, pretty standard for quality grinder. This one is called a Gemini. So for all those Geminis out there, if you're big into your zodiac sign, we have the perfect grinder for you, the Gemini. This grinder is probably the most expensive 4-piece grinder we've ever sold. And the reason why it's so expensive is because it is ceramic coated. I don't know if you've seen some Facebook videos of people who have a vehicle that they've ceramic coated and they throw like a bucket of muddy water on the vehicle and nothing sticks. It just rolls right off onto the ground. No dirt or anything sticks. So just like similar ceramic coating for your vehicle, these are ceramic coated grinders. So just to give you a general idea, I ran about 1.5 pounds through this thing before I had to clean it. And to clean it, it comes with a cleaning brush. All I had to do is just ever so slightly irritate the edges, and then everything came off because of the non-stick surface. But some bud is very sticky and will clog your grinder if you don't have a quality grinder. So instead of buying a new grinder every few months because of how dirty it gets, you can buy this grinder that has a ceramic coating. And I think it's got like a 7-year lifespan if you take care of it properly. So this is literally the last grinder you'll ever have to buy. As long as you don't lose it, or as long as you don't let anybody steal it, you'll have it for a long time. So in the box, there are some pieces. Let me see if I can get this thing open. Okay, in the box. This is where your grinder is going to sit. Underneath it is an accessories box. Let me show you what comes with this very expensive 4-piece ceramic grinder. So when you buy this, don't forget to take this little box out because it has some accessories in it. So in this accessories box is a really cool carrying bag. This will keep your grinder from receiving any scratches, kind of like a pseudo suede type material. And then this is a cleaning brush, a pollen tool to scrape that 4th layer where all the trichomes settle at the bottom. And then there's also a glass crutch inside. If you don't know what a glass crutch is, I'll probably be making a video about it. I prefer to use glass crutches whenever I'm rolling with the machine, just because it makes it feel pretty amazing draw. It creates a pretty amazing draw. So if you don't know how to use this, it comes with this grinder. I'm going to be making a video here in the next couple days demonstrating how this and our rollers work, because this is used in conjunction with our rollers. So very cool stuff. Like I said, it's very expensive, but if you're like me, why spend a bunch of little bitty money here and there when you can just spend money right the first time and not have to, you know, get more bang for the buck. Okay, put all this back together. And then we have one last grinder, quality grinder. And that is this easy automatic grinder. So this guy is very good for when you have to have dry herbs that is pulverized. A lot of people who vape dry herbs, not combust but vape, the devices that they use from the manufacturer, it's recommended to pulverize the dry herbs as best you can. Some bud that we've sold is very sticky, so it's very hard to grind it down to a fine powder with something like this. It usually requires something electric. So I've seen quite a few electric grinders on the market. This is the one we chose to stand behind and sell. It's from a company called Easy Grinder, and it's an easy automatic grinder. It's basically what it is. So it comes with a manual telling you how to use it. There is replacement parts, O-rings and such inside. Also, there is a little QC, quality control certificate, indicating that someone with the company has gone through it, made sure it's completely functional. But this is what it looks like. This is an easy automatic grinder. So there's a couple different pieces. You've got this top piece right here that swings open. Haven't been very good at getting my dry herbs to come out of this hole very easily post grind. Maybe you'll have better luck with it. I surely didn't have very good luck with it, so I don't even open this thing, and I'll explain to you why here in a little bit. But you always lefty loosey, righty tighty. You can twist the pieces apart, so I twisted that one off so it's top cap. And then if you look inside, that's where all the magic happens. So I'm gonna spin off the next section, and this blade looks like a ninja. You know those really good blenders that are on the market, like the bullets? This reminds me of what a ninja blade would look like in a retail high-grade blender. All of these pieces are replaceable. You can get them through the company. We haven't had any requests for replacement parts, but if and when people start needing them, we'll probably keep them on hand. Very cool thing. I believe it's 5 clicks to turn it on. It's 3 clicks to turn it on. It won't let you use it until you reassemble it. So once we get it all put back together, then those things stop flashing the way they were. This is a battery charge indicator, so obviously as the battery life lessens and lessens, the dots will start disappearing. Once it's on, you just hold the button, and then it's literally spinning around at a very high rotation, chopping your dry herbs. And if you continuously hold the button, eventually it will turn off. But it will shut off after a few seconds. If you hold it for more than like 90 seconds or something, there's an auto turn off. But, so the reason why I don't use this top piece, I don't ever open it to get my dry herbs to pour out, is because you'll notice over time, from using this thing, all of the inside of this will have layered keef, that pollen, those trichomes that get separated. So then you can clean these pieces, and then you can have like a form of concentrate as a result of allowing this to become an all-natural keef catcher. So this is like the best electric grinder I've seen. I mean, I guess if you were to buy a coffee grinder and do that, it would be kind of the same thing, but this was specifically designed for like 2.5 grams of dry herbs. So it's not required to use a large amount. And I think so this thing also comes with the ability to create a manual function. So if for whatever reason, if your battery is dead, you can modify this thing with some parts that come with it and do a manual operation to manually turn the blade if you don't have a fully charged battery, or if you're camping or something and you didn't have a way of charging it. So anyway, come check out our grinders. We do have cheap ones too. Just know that even the cheap ones are always going to be a 4-piece grinder, so they're at least 10 to 15 bucks because of what they are. And we go ahead and pick everything out. So before it makes it to the shelf for sale, we always ask ourselves, is this something I would buy? As a consumer of this product, can I stand behind it? So that's one thing that you have going for you when you're buying from us is, we're vetting these products before we put them on display. We're trying to learn as much information about them as we can, the pros and cons, so we can kind of warn you about those things during the purchase of the cell, so that you can make a decision based on the information you've received. All right, so there will be more videos to come. Thank you for joining us today.